All right. Well, welcome to episode 8 of the Zero One Shootout. As you can see, this episode is dedicated to the memory of Jay Briscoe. Passed away yesterday in a car wreck. So, of course, our good thoughts to his family and all his friends. And also, there was another fatality in the accident. So, good thoughts to her and her family also. I'm Mark Redmond. I'm joined with Minders as usual. Minders, how you doing?
I'm doing well, Mark. How are you doing?
I'm good. After yesterday, was still a little bit of shock.
I,
Very,
I think
very
we're
sick.
all still a little emotionally drained after yesterday.
A little bit, yeah. Uh,
But lots of stuff coming up this week. Got lots to talk about.
we got a lot to talk about, and we got a guest with us, Minders. Uh,
We
he's got a
do.
he's got a pretty interesting Saturday coming up. He's one of the two challengers for Joey O'Reilly in the Zero One USA Heavyweight Championship.
He's one of
Oh,
the ones I'm paying to see.
he's one, not the. So you're paying to
He's
see
part of the
Marvin.
2/3 that I'm paying to see.
Okay. And you asked about the cat, Minders. There she is.
And she's here.
She's here. It's all right though. She
Well,
usually
good.
behaves. But no, I guess we can't call him the low life thug anymore. So we have to find out if he's got another nickname he wants us to start using from now on. But we got our buddy Marvin joining us here. Marvin, how you doing, man?
Man, I'm doing great, man. Thanks for having me back, man. Appreciate it.
Oh, sure. You're an old friend of the show. You did the jumping the rail pod with us that last year sometime. Plus, you're still, I think, our most viewed YouTube video on our YouTube channel from that little interview we did after your match with Tony last year.
It's an honor, man. Thank you.
Hi, Stacy.
Oh crap, I forgot the camera.
And she, wants,
Facing this way now.
and she wants me to get a backdrop to put behind me to hide all of this
I'm like
goodness.
not camera level. I didn't realize my butt was like right
Oh,
there.
we needed something to lighten the mood anyway. Thanks,
Yeah.
Stacy.
I was trying to get Noodles out of the way because she was being noisy.
Gotcha.
I don't think we could hear her, though.
Okay, good.
All right, Marvin. So what's your plan for
Yeah.
Saturday? Are you going to tune us into what's your plan other than to win, obviously?
Well, obviously, yes, I'm going to get that heavyweight title back, which belongs to me fairly, and I'm going to get it back. That's for sure. And Marvin Mania is going to be running wild in 2023. Let me tell you that for a fact.
Yeah. Uh, so I have a question that's been on my mind since you made the challenge for this match.
Yes, sir.
I get the cage, you want to keep the low lights out, but you made it clear you wanted both guys in the cage at the same time. It seems like that's gonna diminish your chances a little bit to
Well,
get to
yeah, I mean, if you look at it that way, there's a possibility, but the thing is, I won the world heavyweight title in the triple threat match.
Yes, you did.
I don't have to go after the champion necessarily, but boy, do I want to, get a little bit of revenge. But,
Right.
As much as I despise Joey at the moment and Lander, I got to give them a little bit of respect here because they have been wrestling for much longer than I have, and they know a little bit more than me. But the thing is, I'm going to be walking out of that cage with the heavyweight title, like I just said. So, I got the fans behind my back. I got the momentum behind my back. I got everything going for me. Sure, I'm a lucky man, but, I'm coming out of there, the top dog.
And I
Yeah.
saw where you called in a little bit of backup. That's going to be outside the cage there for you.
Yes,
your backup still gonna be there?
Good friend. Oh, yeah, he's going to be there for sure. My good friend Kyle Pfeiffer, yeah, he's definitely going to be there having my back, making sure the other low guys don't gain up on me.
So you of all people should know how they like to gang up on everybody.
What's that?
You of all people should know how they like to gang up on people.
Very true, very true. It's I know the ins and outs of the low life, planning, and I've been in the war room where we put things together, plans and everything else. So I know how they work. I've been with them for years and years. So whatever they got, bring it. I know the counters. I know everything. They could try as much as they want, but they're not going to succeed.
Yeah, we had the whole group on a couple months ago, I think it was, Minderz, right before the Christmas
Right
show.
before Christmas. Yeah, before Christmas show.
And they're, I guess the word flippant would be appropriate. The way they're talking, they don't sound like they're that concerned about you, but I made a point then, and I'll repeat it. You're a hard guy to keep down. And I hate the song with a fiery passion, but your entrance music is very appropriate.
That's why I picked it.
Yeah, but yeah, you're a scrappy dude, man. It's like they can do whatever they want to. You keep getting back up again.
Yeah, man. That's just been me my whole life, man. People have been always knocking me down, taking me down a peg or two, making fun of me for this, making fun of me for that. I got made fun for being a wrestling fan my whole life, and I always got back up, fired back, and I think I like to think I gained people's respect from that, at least.
Yeah.
But they're always knocking me down. I'm always getting back up, coming back at them again.
Marvin, I'm sorry to do this to you. Minderz, maybe you can tell me something. How was Jordan Perry in our weight room here?
I didn't give him. Did you give him the? I didn't give him the link.
I don't remember giving him a link here. He might have it saved from the last show. I'm gonna, Marvin. I gotta bring him in. I'm gonna guess he's got something to say. But
what's he? Fine.
Well, all right. Hi, Jordan. How did you get this link?
Jeez. It's Jordan. Yay.
I wasn't going to do it. I spoke with Joey earlier. I told him this dork had a podcast tonight. He said, don't waste your time listening to it. Don't waste your time watching it because he's not a threat. Problem is I got to listen. I knew he'd speak about us a lot. I knew he'd speak about the Lowlifes. So I hear a lot of we. Marvin, there was no we. There was just an us. You were the crony. Listen to you talk about you've gained so much respect and you're a wrestler now. You're not, and you haven't. You have sympathy. You have no respect. Joey told me not to listen to this night because you're not seen as a threat. You shouldn't even be in this match. Thought I'd share my
I have every right to be in that match. I have every right to be in that match because I was a former heavyweight champion, unlike you. You hear me?
How many people?
I have every right to be in that cage match.
Yeah. How many people did you beat, Marvin? How many people have you beat in this company? Have you beat Warhorse? Have you beat Matt Fitchett? Have you beat Davey Richards? Have you beat literally everybody that's been put in front of you? Or did you get lucky and steal a victory?
How did I steal victory in a triple threat? Huh? How?
You didn't pin the champion. You spent 90% of the match laying on the floor or outside of the ring and got one lucky moment. One lucky moment. You stole it. You didn't earn it. You've earned nothing.
I earned that opportunity in the Battle Royal. That's how I earned that opportunity. I worked my ass off, day in, day out for, working with you guys. How do I not deserve that, huh? I was gonna give one of you guys a shot at that title, or at least try to pull my weight to get the tag team titles back to the Lowlifes. But you guys had other plans for some reason, So I don't understand that. I don't know why.
You don't get it, do you? You really don't get it. This fantasy world that you're living in right now, you don't understand, do you?
What do I not understand? Please inform.
I think I've said enough. How about Saturday? We'll make you one.
I'll see you there.
Oh, he's gone. That was quick.
Oh, wow. Mic drop.
Wow. You know, it's
Well,
funny. He
Marvin,
brought up all those people that you hadn't beat, Marvin. Jordan
Yeah.
hasn't beat them either. He
You're
just
right.
wants to run
You're
his mouth about Joey. He's just Joey's mouthpiece.
That's right.
and
That's right.
also, a lot of those, specifically the Davey Richards, he needed a lot of help to beat Davey Richards in December. So, Marvin, I'm sorry about that. He hit me up like a week ago saying he wanted to call, and I told him no. I said we didn't. This is Marvin's time, but yeah, he does what he does.
The Lowlifes are going to do what the Lowlifes do. Marvin, you know that. We all know that. It's whatever they want.
I mean, that's why they're called the Lowlifes,
Exactly.
They'll do whatever they can.
Oh,
There you
new
go.
champion. I see that coming up on the
There
screen
you
there
go,
right
son.
now.
There you go. Smart man.
Joey's lapdog. Yeah, it's kind of the consensus these days.
A little bit.
It sounds like, and Jordan, he's focusing on Joey. He's got some business with CMC coming up from if I remember right, too. So he's got enough on his plate to worry about Joey business right now.
That's right.
There was quite a few people that we've had on lately that have said they wanted to fight Jordan. So let's see how that all works out.
Yeah.
I got a lot of respect for that young man, CMC. I mean, I really, I would love to have my hands on, Joey O'Reilly and everything like that and get that title back. But, I want to have the first shot if CMC can do it. And I believe he can.
Yeah.
But I want the first shot.
Yeah, that's the thing, because he's got the title shot tomorrow in Edgewood with Joey.
That's right.
So if by some circumstance he does win, and Joey's got Dallas with him, so he's going to have an advantage. But what does that leave you on Saturday? Are you going to put CMC in the cage match instead of Joey? Or are you going to still do the three-way and then get your title shot later? How do you think that's going to work out?
Well, I would gladly talk with the executives of 01 USA and, see if we just can't put CMC because, he's the champion. Why not put him if he wins it, why not put him in the cage? Give him a chance.
So
give him an opportunity. You what?
So you're thinking four-way if he beats Joey on Thursday?
Why not?
Yeah.
Why not?
Let's not go to four-way. Let's not. I don't want to do four-way. My heart can't handle a four-way.
I've been ganged up on before, man. It's just, just another day in the office.
Right. So Minderz and I, we've been to the first Thursday night Throwdown. We're actually going tomorrow for the next one. Have you kept an eye on that? Is there anybody that you would want to come in and work with on one of those shows down the road somewhere?
I'm sorry, but
sorry. I wasn't close enough to the mic.
We're close enough to the mic, Mark.
So I was telling you, we're talking about Thursday night Throwdown because where CMC's taking on Joey. When are we going to see you out there? There's plenty of to work with.
Well, since I kind of had my exit with the Lowlifes, I really don't have much of a job, so I had to find jobs elsewhere, and I'm a night shift person. So one of these days when I get, time off or whatever, I'm definitely going to be making it down there for sure.
Gotcha.
100%.
Hey, Steve?
Yes.
Maybe I'll be like Jordan, not just tell everybody I'm going to show up,
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah. So Marvin, we may have to bring something with us tomorrow and on Saturday. The wife behind me is going to unveil it
I
here.
gotta make sure I'm holding it right.
Yeah. If you upside down, the
what?
symbol of distress.
Oh, I think I was informed about this. I'm excited about this.
Yeah. It's,
Let's see.
You should be wearing the Lowlife Sucks shirt.
Look, Marvin, do you see it?
You see the whole thing?
That is awesome. Wow.
so how fast would we get kicked out of Edgewood tomorrow if we brought that with us?
Absolutely. Please do. Please do. Rub that in Joey's face.
If we take it down the Edgewood, we just got to make sure we get back here with it so we can have it for Saturday.
Right. maybe I'll see if David can put it up on the balcony there.
Yeah.
Remains to be seen. But yeah, we'll bring that with us tomorrow. Just morbid curiosity. I want to see what happens. And
Right. I would love to see that.
But then, of course, we'll have it with us on Saturday.
All right, Marvin. So you can't be the low life thug anymore. What's your new name? Are we just going Marvin?
Well, I like the sound of, it almost bugs me, but I do like the sound of former heavyweight champion Marvin. But I'm just sticking with Marvin pretty much for right now. Sticking with the brand name or Marvin Mania. Who knows?
There you go.
It's a process. It's a process.
Oh yeah, it's former heavyweight champion Marvin is a touch on the wordy side.
What's that?
I think former heavyweight champion Marvin is a little wordy for an actual nickname, but I think there's a T-shirt there.
Oh yeah, for sure.
So
I got ideas going. Whether or not I can make those happen, we'll see.
Yeah. You got to get a PWT store up and start doing that stuff.
I think that's what I should do right there.
Yeah.
Is the Pro Wrestling Tees shirt.
Now, wait a minute. My wardrobe has already grown immensely in the past 2 weeks. I'm going to get to the point where I don't wear anything but wrestling shirts, and everybody's going to think I am some sort of super fan or something.
Ain't nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that at all. We definitely need to get more Marvin, former heavyweight champion Marvin, Marvin Mania shirts, or something. Like I said, I got ideas. Don't want to reveal too much. Keep it a surprise.
Right.
Keep them on the edge of their seat.
Yeah,
exactly.
Always keep them guessing, But I guess my other thing that I wanted to know from you, Marvin, you got your title shot Saturday.
Yes, sir.
And what else is on your radar for 2023? I mean, you got this business with the Lowlifes. I got to assume there's going to be some sort of one-on-one with Lander down the road. With he's been talking over the last few months. But I mean,
I do want to talk to him about that eventually. But like I said, I'll see him in the steel cage. I'll talk to him then. But as far as my other plans for 2023, me and Kyle Pfeiffer, maybe we got some tag team titles down the future. Who knows? But but like I said, he's such a good friend that he's like full on supporting me for this world title run and everything like that, and I can't thank him enough for that. Unlike my other friends.
Right. Yeah, because Kyle was kind of you had to wear him down a little bit.
I'm sorry?
With Kyle, you had to kind of wear him down a little bit because you guys had a couple of battles last year before you started.
We did, man. We went toe-to-toe plenty of times for the longest time, and we had one of the most legendary tables matches in history.
Yeah, you put us to a table.
We got a chemistry. We got a history there, and I think that made bonded us together to where we work well as a team. And then we're working so well. Like I said, our plans are to eventually go after tag team titles.
Cool. Now I'm compelled to ask if that's the case. Will you get a kilt and match Kyle?
I mean, we'll see.
Community,
I mean, I guess I could. I guess I could because, if we're gonna be a tag team, we gotta look the part.
I've got one I can sell you. It doesn't fit me anymore.
Oh yeah.
Mark, no offense, but I don't think it's gonna fit Marvin either. You have to tighten it up.
Hey, that's why they made belts,
That's true.
All right.
So here's my question, though. What happens if Kyle wants a chance at the belt after you win it tomorrow or Saturday? I
got enough respect for him that I would gladly give him a title shot, But even if one of us walks out with it, we're still going to be friends no matter what, we're going to be teaming together. We're going to be working together. We're going to be doing whatever it is we got to do.
Right.
You know,
Okay.
we'll get through it. Unlike other ego-driven people in the ring.
Yep.
Well,
All right, Mark.
All right.
But yeah.
So, well, Marvin, I know you're on a bit of a. You told me you're on kind of a tight schedule this evening. We're not going to keep you for too long, but
that's all right. I got it.
So I'm glad you were able to call in with this because we go way back, and I remember somebody in this chat gave you a pretty righteous pep talk in on the Jumping the Rail podcast right before the Battle Royal, and
You did.
Yeah, I'm not going to say that I led you to the heavyweight championship, but I can't really say that I didn't. So I feel compelled to let's see. Oh yeah, you got a lot of support in here. Marvin, new champion, no new champion. I'm trying to read and talk at the same time. But Marvin, I've been going to the shows since last year. I have learned that you probably shouldn't bet against Marvin at this point. I mean, I haven't seen you lose, except for that if you want to call it a match with Joey after you won the title. You're kind of on a roll, man. You won a battle royal. You won the world championship. You beat Tony, which I don't know how impressive that is. But.
Well, we don't have the less about Tony, the better, you know.
Right. Although I will say he is dressing better now.
A little bit. I mean, the suit looks a little small on him, though, you know. Maybe he has to cut an extra pound or two.
Part of his bad suit for the Lowlife celebration, you know. But it's neither here nor there. But yeah, I mean, as good as Joey is, and you'll agree, Joey is a fantastic wrestler. You know, no BS about it. It's just tactics are the issue. But I mean, I don't know. It's too hard to call, like, to pick a winner here. I mean, you got the chance. All I'm saying is, it's not. I don't think it's going to be Lander. I think he's going to slip on a banana peel and do something to mess up. But
if he slips on a banana peel, I will laugh so hard. They'll be so funny.
Minderz is going
to bring a bunch of bananas in the cage match. Make sure he does.
Well, you know, the cage match, I'm only paying to watch 2 out of 3 of you guys wrestle, right?
Oh, yeah?
I'm not paying to see Lander wrestle.
Who else he? Oh, right. I thought you were a big fan of Jimmy Carrot.
Oh, I am, but I'm not paying to see Jake Lander wrestle.
Jimmy Carrot?
Huh? Me, Jimmy Carrot fan? I don't know what you're talking about.
He may
not at all
on in the show.
Huh?
But
what?
Yeah, Marvin, I got a funny feeling that you're gonna walk out of the cage with some gold Saturday. So we're all pulling for you. We're gonna, and if you need some assistance, I may have a chain in my pocket. You know, maybe I'll bring some nuts with me. I'll be front row.
I'll be looking for you.
We can poke
same spot as always, right?
Oh yeah,
we poke it through the cage.
I'll have a couple of things with me.
So I can't smuggle a kendo stick with me, but you know, I can find some things. So.
Oh, I got one of those already.
Yeah.
Oh. Can't reveal my plans just yet.
Right.
You'll see him out in the middle of that ring in the cage, that's for sure.
Yeah.
But like I said, I was I'm ready for the cage match, but I can't help but, you know, feel like there's I am a little bit nervous of the number game that the Lowlifes have, you know. I do. That's always going to be in the back of my mind right there, you know.
Yeah.
But the thing is, they're going to be locked in the cage with me, okay?
Mm-hmm.
I'm not going to be locked in the cage with them. They're in there with me and the other Marvin Maniacs.
Yeah. And also, you got to know, they don't trust each other either. They're gonna, at some point, they're going to duke it out with themselves too. And do you a big favor.
I say that's the thing about being in the cage, though. If they decide they want to team up, Lander and Joey decide they want to team up on you. Yikes! Yeah. I don't want to think about that.
Well, you don't have to worry about it too much because, like I said, they know who they're messing with. I mean, they can keep knocking me down, giving me the best that they have, but I'm always going to get back up, no matter what they do. I don't care, you know. If I see my opportunity to take the pin, I'm going to take that pin, you know.
It's the way to do it.
I'm going to do what I can.
Yeah.
One question, Marvin.
What's
Please
that?
tell me you're not going to jump off the top of the cage.
I mean, I'll do the best I can, but no promises.
Okay.
You got to do what it takes. If that's what it takes.
I understand that, but that's regardless if he lands on somebody. You still got that chance of getting hurt. And I don't want to see Marvin get hurt any more than I've seen Marvin get hurt in the past.
Don't put that kind of business out in the universe. You know, Marvin's got a plan.
He's got a plan.
You know
I do.
what's going on.
Don't worry about me too much.
Okay.
All right. Well, Marvin, we're gonna let you get out of here. But
All right.
New Year's Retribution, you've got your 3-way main event in the cage. Tickets are on sale. Front row's gone, so I think it's just down to general admission.
Yes, sir.
So, yeah, anything you want to say to the people before we say goodbye here?
Yeah, for the real fans out there, that I honestly can't thank you guys enough for all the support and everything that you guys have given me. You know, I've always been kind of down on myself about this wrestling thing and stuff like that, but you guys have been cheering and cheering me nonstop. Half the time I don't know why, but whatever. But yeah, I just can't thank you guys enough for all the support and love that you've shown for me and everything like that. And I wouldn't be here without most of you guys. I really wouldn't. So thank you. Thank you very much.
Right on. All right. And don't forget, Mikey Whipwreck pinned Steve Austin once. So, you know, anything can happen.
And he did. He did. You know, and James Ellsworth pinned the WWE champion AJ Styles one time. So
This is true.
That's true.
miracles happen. Miracles happen.
Yep.
Miracles happen.
All right. Well, Marvin, good luck to you Saturday. So we'll be there in the front row checking it out. And we'll try to get under Joey's skin for you tomorrow with the big flag. So.
Do whatever you can.
I mean,
guys.
no, I'm not good at starting crap at 0-1 shows.
Well, you don't know your place.
I don't know my place. We'll have this discussion in a minute, but I don't know my place.
All right. Well, Marvin, we'll see you on Saturday, man.
We'll see you there, man. I'll take care, all right?
All right, buddy.
Bye, guys.
See you, Marvin.
Bye. Sorry.
I always forget that the wife is sitting right behind me.
I know, I heard bye.
Well, that was fun.
What was Jordan? Why was Jordan so pushy?
That's kind of his jam, you know.
I know.
It's
I guess we just got to deal with it.
well, remember Dallas was listening last episode was CMC was on. So these lowlifes, I know they won't admit that they're fans of the show, but I mean they're at the very least keeping an ear to the grindstone here, you know.
And they are.
Yeah.
They want to make sure they hear what's being said about them and if anybody has an opinion.
Mm-hmm.
No.
All right,
Not
so
yours, baby.
we do have some other business to talk about, Minderz, and let's start with tomorrow. There you go, Thursday night throwdown, live every Thursday. We went to the first one on.
We did.
It was a lot of fun.
It was.
There was, I think.
I got yelled at a lot.
Yeah, let's talk about the bruisers, Minderz.
The bruisers don't like me, and I'm not sure why. Hadn't done anything to them, and the first thing that happened was a coat went flying at my head.
Well, I think that just was flying in general. I don't think they were aiming it at you per se. But if you had your I Heart Heels t-shirt on, then they might have been friendlier to you.
They might have been nicer to me, but I decided to wear my Ladies Love Wrestling too. So,
which is a fine t-shirt you can find on prowrestlingtees.com/ATRpod.
plug.
Hey, speaking of that, real quick, I forgot. We got a couple of 0-1 shirts or 0-1 shootout shirts up on PWT's Minderz.
We do.
They don't have the logo of the company on there, but I think they apply. So I'm gonna put that up. There you go.
There you go.
The one on the left, I think, is my favorite. I listened to the 0-1 shootout, and all I got was this lousy T-shirt. And
are you gonna be mad at me if I fix that one a little bit?
oh, with what you showed me on the
Yeah.
no, I'll get a kick out of that one. But
Yeah.
and then the other one, Independent Wrestling Matters, because who are we kidding? It does. You know, it's
It
awesome.
does.
I love indie wrestling more than most people.
You sure about that? I don't know. We might be about on the same level there.
Possibly.
Maybe.
Yeah. All right. So we talked about the bruisers, and well, we need to testify. I don't know the names of the individual bruisers. I can't.
I don't either.
The
But
one that looked like a ginger moondog said, "Told you to know your place, woman." Is that quote?
yeah, told me I need to know my place, woman.
And the shock on your the shock on your face may have shown up in the video on the Patreon.
Did it?
I don't know. I haven't checked out the Patreon.
Oh, you haven't seen the first. I think they actually cut. I think that just happened to be where a cut was at.
Okay.
So I don't think they caught quite the shock that was on my face.
No, but
and I really probably should have stood up and said, "But this chair has my name on it, so
right, your place.
This was my place."
Yeah, but solid team, you know, shit kickers. You know, I always enjoy that.
Eli Wild and Stetson, or Eli Wilder and what was Stetson's last name?
Heck? No.
Stetson, the poor guy that got his face beat up.
Oh, he got lit up. Yeah, he got busted up above the eye, I think, if I remember right.
He did, and man, that was a lot of blood.
Yeah.
I was actually a little surprised, but obviously it was an accident. It wasn't meant to happen. So,
right.
But man, everybody was starting to feel pretty sorry for him by the end of the match.
They were actually getting angry with him for not making a tag.
Yeah. Well, and then here's the kicker. Did you happen to catch the Bruisers? I guess they're going to be there tomorrow night.
I saw that. I think they're on. Did they get a picture in the thing?
I think they did.
Huh. I may have missed that one, but I don't have who they're facing right in front of me.
But did you see their promo that they put up on the Thursday night Throwdown?
Yeah.
Yeah. Did you see my response to their promo?
I didn't see the response, but I thought it was a doozy.
Yeah, they were talking about how they really beat up on some guys and blah blah blah. I said, "Huh? If I remember correctly, didn't you guys lose?"
That's not knowing your place.
It's not knowing my place. So I'm really kind of interested to see what happens tomorrow night when they see me. So
I think there should be a Minderz shirt that just says "I know my place" on the front.
I know my place. Gosh. Oh, well, let's see.
So
let's see what else did we get to see. We saw Jacques go through a gauntlet.
Mm-hmm. With Big Man Chan as their manager.
I almost stole the flowers.
Just about.
I almost stole the flowers.
Chan, I'm a little concerned about Chan. He was talking to the flowers the whole time, and it seemed like the flowers were talking back. I don't know.
Well, the flowers talked to Jacques too, and I'm getting a little concerned.
Yeah, well, Saturday, maybe the Flowers and Basil will have a conversation on the outside of the ring.
I have a feeling.
A spirited debate, you know.
Yeah.
But we'll get to that here when we get to Saturday.
We'll talk to that here in a little bit, yeah.
Right.
Let's
run down what we're going to see tomorrow, Minderz. We already talked about the Bruisers. Devontae and Dallas Preacher, kind of a carryover from last Thursday. We had a tag match. It was Devontae and CMC against the Lowlifes. And
shout out to CMC because the week that he was there, he actually gave us some props. So shout out to CMC and Devontae.
And CMC heeded our advice with suggesting Devontae maybe watch his back, you know.
He did.
Yeah. And so this will be interesting. Devontae, he's a hard guy to catch. And
he is.
he could light up a big man here if Dallas ain't careful. But But I'll tell you what, when we first saw Dallas on the outside during the Davey Richards match in December, we kind of wondered because he wasn't moving around super smooth. He really changed my perception of him on the first show because he was moving around really well.
Against CMC, yeah, I was real impressed with his mobility around the ring. So,
yeah, I think he's got a really big upside. So I'm excited to see what happens with him going forward. If you just get away from those damn Lowlifes,
right? Yeah. Well, hey, pave your way, dude.
Right. I mean, how long is he going to carry Jordan's bags before he finally says?
No, I don't think he's carrying Jordan's bags. I bet he's carrying Joey's bags.
It could be.
I bet Tony is carrying Jordan's bags.
Hip, aren't they?
Huh?
Joey and Dallas are kind of joined at the hip these days.
They are. But I still don't think Dallas is carrying Joey's bags.
No, probably not. Might be driving.
Might be.
But all right. So the next match we have, we're going to have the Mad Dog, and he's taking on B.A. Malkin, who I remember seeing him at, I think, the last Mattoon show.
He was at the show we were at down in Edgewood.
He was there too. Yeah.
He was there, and then I don't know if you caught. I know you're a part of the Patreon, but I don't know. Did you catch last week's match?
Yeah, I watched that show yesterday. I was kind of sidetracked for some of it because that's when the news was breaking, so I kind of distracted. But yeah, I watched yesterday's show or last Thursday.
Just so everybody knows, he's not a Jimmy Carrot knockoff, because apparently that was a big thing that I could hear coming over the Patreon when he was out there wrestling. So,
oh wow, no, there's only one Jimmy Carrot.
There is only one Jimmy Carrot,
and I don't know about Mr. Malkin's chances against Connolly tomorrow.
All I can say is good luck, bud.
Yeah. Excuse me.
Because Mad Dog might be a little bit upset, and yeah, when Mad Dog's upset, you don't mess with Mad Dog.
Mm-mm. And I tried to get him to heel at the last show.
How'd that work out for you?
He didn't. I think he just ignored me. But he was kind of focused on Camaro at that show. So.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, what?
He goes into a fugue state.
So the wife said he goes into a fugue state, which I'm not exactly sure what that means. But
like a trance.
Like a trance, she said. Okay, which makes sense, you know. It kind of gets that.
He has been for a while, or they have been for a while, so.
Mm-hmm. All right. So that one's one to keep an eye out. The next one on the list, Theo White and Blake Money Wright. This might get confusing because their names rhyme.
Yeah.
I mean,
have you seen either one of these guys? I think we might have seen Theo, maybe.
I've seen Theo.
Okay.
I have not seen. I don't know that I've seen Blake.
I'm not sure I've seen Blake either, but well,
of course,
we're going to see him tomorrow night. So
we'll see him tomorrow night. But I've been impressed with what I've seen out of Theo, though.
Okay. It's more. Is he more of a Haas fighter?
A little bit. He's kind of a hybrid type, you know. But I'll be curious what he does going forward. Tyler Scott from my neck of the woods, from Danville, taking on 5-star Jesse James and Chris O'Brien. Chris O'Brien got a win last week over LDLC.
He did.
Throwdown, so he's looking to maybe start up a winning streak here.
Man, the respect though at the end of that match was great.
Yeah.
Just the respect of Chris to LDLC that was good to see. It was good to see. It was healthy to see.
It's good to show respect to our visitors from south of the border, you know.
Yeah. Well, who's your pick to win this one? We've seen all these guys wrestle, so we can make a pick here.
I'm gonna say I think Jesse's due. I think Jesse James is gonna take this one.
Okay, Tyler's my buddy. You know he's my buddy.
Mm-hmm.
But
he wants to be on the podcast.
I think Chris might pull this out.
Okay.
I'm gonna go with Chris.
You know, he's got a big tag title shot coming up on Saturday. It'd be a good way to get some momentum. So
It'd be a good way to get some momentum.
Yes. All right. This is the one that my wife is looking forward to, Minderz, and I think you are too.
Oh, I am too. Stacy and I need to sit next to each other for this match but we want to see it for two totally different reasons.
I'm assuming yours is the total obliteration of Jacques Kennedy.
Lunch. Max, it's a snack. They're a snack.
And Jacques has a rough weekend.
Thursday, he does.
Max,
wait, Saturday, I'm sorry. Jimmy. They have a rough weekend coming up.
Yeah. But yeah, it should be just Max just running through Jacques with ease.
But we gotta keep Chan out of it. Because if you noticed, he's gonna be a factor.
Yeah, if he's not busy jacking with the flowers. But
or us.
Yeah, or us. Well, true. But yeah, so I think we're probably unanimous. We think Max is going to retain Thursday. Although if Jacques wins, does the match on Saturday with Jimmy become a title match?
I don't know. I don't know how this all is working out.
A little bit.
But it's for the women's title.
Yeah.
So
although Chuck Taylor from AEW, from the Best Friends, was the former IWA Mid-South Women's Champion at one point, though.
All right. So that's okay.
He had to provide photographic evidence that he was a woman, which would be some really off-putting cosplay photos, if I remember right. But that's neither here nor there.
Yeah, let's not talk about that. Yeah, let's steer away from that one.
Just assume that Max is gonna just have their way with old Jacques.
Mm-hmm.
I just want to see them before they get big, that they're not at these small shows anymore.
That makes a lot of sense. I was a little concerned about. I know Max has got to go back to Japan, so.
Oh, Max is probably huge in Japan. They live monster heels over there.
They're great.
All right, Minderz, let's get into the main event. There we go. It's kind of the running story on Thursday Night Throwdown is CMC and the Lowlifes this first 3 weeks. CMC lost to Preacher, then tag match. So he hasn't got the win yet, but I think he's wearing him down a little bit. Joey.
Hey, third time's a charm.
Yeah, Joey did not want to put the title on the line, but I
Shocker.
guess is Rob Leach the official general manager of Thursday Night Throwdown?
I don't know if they've made that official, but
I think he made the match, right?
He's been around long enough that I think he should always have a say in it.
Well, yeah. Plus, I think they kind of ticked him off when they criticized his ring announcing last week.
Yeah, man. Lowlifes really, they brought in Chan to do their announcement.
Right. It's kind of a Shane Douglas, Joel Gertner arrangement from the old ECW.
Yeah.
All right, so that's going to be fun. We're going to go there. Doors open, I think, at 7, if I remember right.
Yeah.
So it starts at 8.
We'll discuss our travel arrangements after the show.
Oh, yeah. But yeah, if you haven't gone, it is a lot of fun to go.
It is.
It's cozy, but the crowd's always out for it. They were very vocal on the video I saw from this last Thursday. So.
Well, and I saw there are some people that are going to be down there that we know that.
Yeah.
So, and I know they are very vocal in their opinions. So it ought to be interesting.
Yeah. All right. So let's talk about Saturday, Minderz. And the first thing we got to talk about is what we're not going to see. And anybody that follows 01's Facebook or social media knows that the junior heavyweight champion Victor Analog is injured. Suffered a broken arm this past weekend in Springfield. So good thoughts to him, and hopefully he gets back in the ring soon. But that, of course, means the match with Anakin's not going to happen. Anakin's not going to be on the show either, so it's just white clean. It's not going to be a replacement opponent for Anakin. I did ask David, the big cheese, David Cavazos. I asked if Victor still recognized as junior heavyweight champion, or is he going to have to forfeit? He said, as of now, he is still the junior heavyweight champion. They're not going to take the belt off of him at this point.
Good.
So,
if you get a chance, I know, and I know a lot of people out there have put up Victor's. I don't know all of his social media stuff.
I know he's got a PWTs, and then I think he's got a couple other spots where he's selling merch. I know CMC posted something. I think Rob Leach posted something. So keep an eye out for
a lot of the wrestlers did. Yeah, there were a lot of wrestlers that did.
Yeah, I know I'm going to go to his PWTs at some point after I get paid and throw him some shekels, help him out. But yeah, if you can, because, medical expenses are not cheap. We all know that. So every little bit helps. Yeah. And let's see. All right. So that's what we're not going to have. But we still got quite a bit to look forward to, Minderz.
I'm still excited about this card. Even if the junior, I'm bummed that the junior heavyweight isn't going to happen, but man, this card is stacked.
Yeah, it really is. Now let's start with the big boys here, Minderz. There you go. Camaro Jackson.
Wait a minute. You need to get my shirt in here too. How can we do this?
Well, I have not got that shirt yet. I have to order it still.
Well, I'll show it when you take this one back down. But yeah, this match. Oh, so excited. Yeah, and I know you're going for Quad Father, but I'm gonna go get you. I'm going with that damn Coyote. Yeah, Christian Rose, man.
Yeah. Well, hopefully the old Mad Dog will keep his nose out of this one. Let there be a clean finish, because this is one that I'm looking forward to.
Yeah. I'm really excited about this one.
Yes.
Both of them are going to have their hands full. I don't think there's any, we're not going to have the flippies. We're not going to have anything like that. This is just going to be, they're going to just beat the total crap out of each other.
Just knocking the piss out of each other, and I can't wait. All right. So our next match, the aforementioned Mad Dog Connolly taking on Eli Wilder. And I hear a lot of talk on socials among fans, just how they think Eli might be the most improved wrestler in the past year in 0-1. And while watching his work, it's hard to argue with him. But
it is hard to argue with him.
But this one,
he's grown a lot in the past year.
Mm-hmm. We're working on finding a spot for Eli on the show. Get him in there sometime, because he'd be a cool guy to talk to about, because he started as a referee.
He did
before he started wrestling, so that could be interesting. And but yeah, this one, we all know Mad Dog's kind of a hard dude to corral, and
this could be Eli's look how much crap I can take, because it happened with Anakin, with Gary J.
Yeah.
This could be the really put a spotlight on Eli, even if he doesn't win.
Yeah. Because if you listen to Eli, he is wilder than Mad Dog Connolly.
Oh, I'm sure he is.
Yeah. I'll admit, I got the T-shirt at the last Thursday show we went to. So.
Oh, did you? Did you get a Wilder shirt?
I'm trying to bolster my 0-1 merchandise collection. Because doing the pod, I'm wearing my PWT shirt now, but usually it's that or JTR stuff. So I'd like to have some 0-1 stuff to throw in there too. So. All right. Next up, we got the 0-1 USA Tag Team Championship, Minderz, Country Air and DC Black. We talked about this a little bit because Devontae and Chris are both working Thursday.
Right.
And I think
I'm excited to see this one too. This will be good.
I think we were split on who our pick is, Minderz.
We were. Because you had Country Air, right?
Yeah, I'm a Country Air guy. I think they're going to hang on to it. But that's not a knock on Chris and Devontae, though.
I'm going to go Chris and Devontae. Nothing against Country Air, but it'd be nice to see Devontae and Chris take another, get their chance, get get the belts. So
Yeah, I do think it's definitely deserved. Because Devontae was my pick to win the junior title the last
Right.
show. So he's gonna not make a fool out of me.
Yeah.
I'm kidding.
Yeah,
right.
yeah.
All right. Next up, and we talked this ad nauseum. There we go. Our main event. Lander, Joey, and Marvin in the cage. And,
I'm only paying for 2/3 of that one.
Yeah. Well, 3/4 if you count the cage.
That's true. This won't be my first cage. See, here's the other thing, and I meant to ask Marvin this. I know Lander's been in a cage before. Because he fought Warhorse
Right.
in a cage.
Right.
So I'm curious to see if that what's the word I'm looking for? That experience will help him in this match.
It may, I'm sure Jake's a smart guy. He might have some tricks up his sleeve. But,
Yeah, we'll
Joey's
see how
always
much he
got
picks
something.
on me after the match, regardless of if he wins or not.
If you know your place, he won't do that.
If I know my place. Hey, you forgot a match there, mister.
Wait, what?
You forgot a match.
I'm looking. Hang on.
Yeah. Come on now.
Oh, look at that.
Yeah, that match. So ready to see Jimmy Carrot take on Jacques
Friend of
Kennedy.
the show, Jimmy Carrot, made some pretty cryptic looking videos on socials the last few weeks.
That has been crazy. Those videos are nuts. If you haven't had a chance to go look at, check them out, because I seriously think that's what he's been up to for the past couple months.
Yeah, like I said, when he talked to us, he was in a undisclosed location, like setting up a campsite. I think that's where he was going when he was shooting these videos. So,
I'm guessing probably.
So we got to get Jimmy back on sometime when we can all have proper video and my camera's working and he's got lighting.
And he has lighting, yeah, and it's not dark.
Yeah. So do I need to ask you who you think is going to win, Minderz?
I don't think anybody needs to ask me who I think is going to win.
Yeah.
Although I am interested to see if Basil takes out the flowers. I'm just saying.
Yeah. So I don't know.
I've got a sign already too. So.
Oh really?
Yep, I've got my sign ready, and I got to work on it tonight, so it's ready for Saturday. So.
Yeah. Now he's not on the picture here, but I've got to wonder if Big Man Chain's going to be around to give Jacques some sort of an assist, maybe.
I don't know. We'll see.
Mm-hmm.
Since Chan's not on there, I don't know.
He may have another booking somewhere. You never know.
He may.
Yeah.
But if he does, then wow.
You're gonna pants him and take the flowers away.
I may take the flowers away. You know what? It would be really funny if I would take Basil and the flowers, and then we could just see what would happen.
I wouldn't put my hands on Basil for all the money in the world.
Well, you're not a disciple of Basil yet.
Not yet. I haven't met Basil like firsthand, so.
Can't wait till you meet Basil firsthand.
Yeah. Hopefully Jimmy's got some merch on Saturday. I can get a fraction of what you have in the Jimmy Carrot.
If he doesn't have it there, he's got a page. He has his own page at jimmycarrot.com. So you can get his merch there.
I wish I'd have known that when we had him on, because I would have put that in the comment. But that's neither here nor there. All right. Then there's something else to bring up. Patreon. There you go. The lowest tier, $5 a month. I think goes up to, well, it was going up to $35. I did get a message from David. He said he's going to try to add a new Patreon tier for $50. Included is all Thursday shows and big show tickets free. Not free. Hang on. He didn't use punctuation.
You mean included? Is that what you were doing?
Included all Thursday shows and big show tickets, free soda and water, and each event. The grammar's a little wonky on there, but $50 you get a lot of cool shit on Patreon. It looks like, so keep an eye out for that. Plus, you still get all the exclusive footage from the Thursday and monthly shows on there. So,
and that usually comes out like a couple days afterwards. I didn't know how they were going to work that. So
yeah, I think he had the one from last week up on Monday. So it's
yeah, it was Monday or Tuesday. Yeah. Oh, and pay the bills.
Oh yeah. So ProWrestlingTees.com/JTRPod, and we kind of showed the new 0-1 Shootout T-shirts here. I'll bring that back up again. Plus all the cool jumping the rail stuff on ProWrestlingTees.com/JTRPod. Go check it out.
I did get my shirts today in the mail.
Nice. Which ones did you get?
Well, I got my Haas fights.
Right.
I got my I hate lazy booking.
Nice. And I know you do.
And I got my keep calm and kayfabe.
Nice. Very nice.
So guess which one I'm wearing tomorrow? I'm
gonna take a while to say the lazy booking shirt.
Nope. I'm gonna wear the kayfabe shirt.
Nice. There you go. So yeah, so we got a lot of stuff there. So check that stuff out and to help us keep the mics on and keep us on the paying the bills and keeping on time with all that stuff. And that'll be a big help to us. Saturday, like I said, general admission I think is all that's left on there because front row is sold out in Mattoon. So I forget how much tickets are for front row or for general admission. I think it's like,
I say front row's 20.
I think it was 25 this month.
Oh, was it? Well, Well, here's my thing. I'm on that Patreon tier, so I get my. I don't even know what they are anymore. But yeah, so definitely, if you can make your way to Mattoon and Burgess Center because it's going to be a heck of a show.
Yeah, it'll be a fun night. Stacked card, like you said, and then who knows? We might have a new heavyweight champion. Might have new tag champions. You never know. Might see.
Who knows? We may have a new women's champion.
Yeah, you never know.
Because that could happen tomorrow night, and if Jacques Jacques wins, it ain't happening.
we may see the total obliteration of Jacques Kennedy on Saturday.
Yes, please.
Yeah, and we will have just full force Marvin mania running wild on Saturday too. So.
And we'll see if Jake decides that I'm cool this week or not, but probably not.
Well, you're cool every week. It's all about perception. So, all right, and we're gonna go ahead and say goodbye, Minderz, until next week. Because next week we're gonna be back on. We're not gonna wait a week this time, and we've got a special guest joining us. The Elite Warrior, the Cobra, is going to be.
Oh wait, let me get. Hold on.
Uh-oh. Yeah, the Cobra is going to call him. He's not booked on this show, but he's look, there he is. But yeah, he's a guy we've been wanting to talk to for a while, and it's impressive you can put headphones on with one hand.
Right? I'm kind of talented. This guy's going to be on, and I'm really excited.
Yeah, he's going to be cool. Like I said, we're not going to really talk with him too much about Saturday because he's not booked on the show, but we got a lot to talk about with him. Specifically, one world heavyweight champion who seems to kind of be ducking him. I don't know. I don't want to stir the pot or anything, but you know.
Well, if you haven't noticed, Joey seems to be ducking a lot of people. But...
Right, under the guise of they aren't worthy of challenging me.
Yeah, something like that.
Right. So that's what we have to look forward to, Minderz, and we can't wait. So until next Wednesday at same time, 5:00. And like I said, we did this one live on the YouTube as usual. Plus, we did live on Facebook this time, and we're going to be doing that going forward. I figured that out. And we'll be doing that also on Jumping the Rail podcast, which this coming Tuesday, we're going to be doing our a full proper tribute to Jay Briscoe. We didn't want to get into it too much on this show because it's mainly 0-1 stuff. But Minderz, I think you're going to try and join us for that one, right?
I am going to try to join you for that one.
Okay.
Briscoe's meant a lot to me, so I will definitely see if I can make that work.
Yeah, so we'll give Jay his flowers and the team also, and then we have to get into a little bit of the Royal Rumble too on that one. but that's going to take a back seat for me.
It will for me too.
Yeah. But so until next week, this is Reb and Minderz, and we will see you guys later.